You know, I've never really believed in ghosts or the supernatural, but after this, I'm not so sure anymore. It all happened a few years ago, when I moved into this old house at the end of a quiet street. The house was big, old-fashioned, with creaky wooden windows that would groan whenever the wind blew. From the moment I saw it, I fell in love with the place. The price was almost too good to be true. I had no idea back then something wasn't right. The first day was normal, but that night, things started to feel strange. Around midnight, I heard footsteps upstairs, slow and deliberate. The thing is, I lived alone. At first, I thought it was just the old woods settling, but the footsteps didn't stop. They grew louder, clearer. One night, I was already in bed, drifting off to sleep, when I heard the door to my bedroom creak open slowly. I jolted awake, but when I looked, no one was there, just the darkness staring back at me. I convinced myself it was the wind, but then I heard the footsteps again. This time, they were inside the room. Close, too close. I lay there, frowning, pulling the blanket up to my face, pretending it was all in my head. But then I felt it, cold, like breath on the back of my neck. When I finally opened my eyes, I saw it, a shadow, standing in the corner of my room, motionless, just watching me. After that, I started seeing it every night, always in the same corner, always just standing there. But each time, it got closer, until one night, it was right beside my bed. I couldn't move. My body was paralyzed, and I could hear its breathing deep and slow right next to my ear. That's when I decided I had to find out more about the house. I spoke to one of the older neighbors, and when I told her about my experience, her face went pale. She said, "That house, it used to belong to a man who hanged himself in the upstairs bedroom." A chill ran down my spine. After that, I couldn't stay in the house anymore. I moved out as fast as I could, but even now, whenever I hear footsteps or the creak of a door late at night, I still feel it, like it's still with me. If you've ever felt something strange in the middle of the night, be careful, you might not be alone.